Welcome to the Neo operational video series for software version 3.7. These videos are designed for targeted instruction to get you up to speed quickly and simply. This video targets Sub Fixtures. Now, Sub Fixtures is a new feature for Neo in software version 3.7, and it's designed to aid in programming of multi-celled fixtures. So when you have strip lights that have multiple intensity cells, as we do with LEDs nowadays, there are now some par style wash fixtures that have them. There are some moving lights that are starting to have multiple cells of intensity control with color changing LEDs. So we're going to target this video to discuss subfixtures with the example of a linear product for cyc lights, and well, they have other applications as well. Cyc lights is just one of them, but we're going to play with linear fixtures. So we're going to go in the patch, and we need to come over here and find the fixture that we want. So we're going to go down into the Philips Showline product because they have a lot of very interesting multi-intensity cell fixtures. We're going to pick the SL640. That's the, you can see the picture over here. It's a 4-foot strip. And we're going to look down here with the simple RGB W and the different modes. So we have a one group mode, means it will treat the entire fixture as one cell. Two group means you get half as one intensity cell, the other half. You can break it up into thirds and the fourths, 6 groups of 12. We're going to go for the full-on 12 group, and that has the fixture in the make model box for us. And we're going to patch this up using our LEDs are in our second universe, so we'll take the first available address of 151, and we're going to put this into channel 121. So we're going to say 121 at 2.151, enter. It's patched up. We're going to go live. We're going to hit enter for save. And now we should notice some new information. Here we have 121, and I'll select it. And let's first look in the sidebar. And if we look in the sidebar, we can see a new tab called All Subfixture Control, which will allow us to change color on the entire fixture. Also notice when I selected this thing, it expanded to show all of the cells. Sometimes I call these daughter fixtures or daughter cells, and 121 is the parent. So we have control of each of color for the entire fixture. Now that's great. Let's look at some different manipulations. So first of all, I can do 121 point enter. What that just did was collapse the exposure of all the fixtures on the channel grid, and I'll do 121 point enter, and that will expand it. So you have the ability to expand or contract. If we can spend a moment looking at your encoders and the screen assignment, the first page you should get to, it should be red, green, blue, white, but there should be an asterisk there, and what that should indicate is that you have full control of color for the entire fixture. So it's really easy to just change the color of the entire fixture. Obviously we probably want some outputs, so I'll say full, and we have control there. Now what if we want to start playing with individual cells? So what I'm going to do is say 121.1 through enter, and what that's going to do is grab the cells individually, and I can also, so I can manipulate all the color here, and that's fine. But now that I have these individual cells, I can hit the select button, and let's just grab the odd channels, right? And we're going to take those down to 30%, and we're going to give those a different color. I can do select previous to grab all, and then we'll say select, and we'll grab the even fixtures, and now we're going to give those a different color and a different intensity. So you have a lot of flexibility here, and again, if I go back to 121 enter, I grab the main cell and I'll take that to 50%, and there we have that. If we look at some of the other things we can do, what I'm going to do is say home, take everybody back to a starting position. We'll go to full, and I will say 121.1 through enter to grab all the cells, and I'll look at my fan. So I can do color spread, with the fan across those fixtures. So we can see we can do that. We can go into the fixture library and I'll say rainbow chase and have that happen across the cells. So everything that you can do with primary fixtures, you can do the same thing with these cells. All right, we're going to talk about color pages. So I'm going to grab 121 and we'll give it a level of full. And I can look at my encoders and see that I've got red asterisk, green asterisk, blue asterisk, and white asterisk. And that means that anything that I adjust here will adjust the entire fixture. Perfectly fine. However, I can hit color and that will take me to red RGBW1, which means anything that I adjust here will only affect the first cell. Now I can hit color again, and that will take me to RGB2, and I can adjust that, hit color again, and now I'm at the third cell. Also, I want to talk about the late breaking feature that was just added last minute that has not been part of this video thus far, and that is the master's color bar will show the color per cell across the bar, the color bar there at the bottom of the master. So if I want to duplicate this a little bit, I'm going to say 121.4 through 0.12 plus plus for offset, which we've added into the main command line, not just in patch. 3, enter, and now I'll pull out. So I need to make sure that my color hit the color so that they all say the color and then the asterisks, and then I can adjust that to match number 1. And I'll now say 121.5 through 0.12 plus plus 3, enter. And we'll take that to magenta by pulling the green. And the last one I want to grab is 121.6 through 0.12 plus plus 3, enter. And we'll pull out the blue so that we now have yellow. So that's a way that you can manipulate these channels and groups of channels using offset to control color on the different cells, and you'll see you get a multicolored representation on your master fixture. Alright, so thanks for watching this Neo operational video for software version 3.7. Go to the Philip Strand website at www.strandline.com for many more videos on Neo programming and operation.